Today we're diving into some fascinating source material that is completely redefining how to start faceless channels. And look, this isn't just another insanely complicated side hustle. We're exploring what is absolutely the laziest, lowest barrier, and most straightforward way to build genuine passive income online. If you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by the whole online business world, well, this explainer was built specifically for you. So what if you could make money online without ever turning on a camera, without showing your face, and without taking a single exhausting masterclass on digital marketing? Let's be real. I know so many people who desperately want a simple side hustle, but they actively avoid it because they absolutely dread the usual digital marketing headaches. Well, what we're looking at today validates that desire entirely. According to our source, you really can't just bypass all the nonsense. Okay, let's dive into this. The source material makes a really bold claim right out of the gate. It calls this strategy the laziest, simplest, most streamlined, and least resistant way for literally any idiot anywhere in the world to make money online. It's fundamentally designed for the absolute beginner who just wants to completely skip the steep learning curve. Section 1, the problem with passive income, why most people quit before they start. Just look at the stark contrast here. Traditional marketing over there on the left demands that you understand user intent, funnels, page builders, PPC, CPA, CRM software, email lists, conversion rates. Honestly, just reading that makes my head spin. But take a deep breath and look at the right side. The faceless strategy is quite literally 3 steps. Click record, upload, and repeat. You don't need to know a single piece of jargon from that traditional side to make this work. The source is incredibly empathetic to what it calls the average Joe reality. Let's be honest with ourselves. You're probably working a full-time job. You're exhausted after cooking dinner and putting the kids to sleep. You might have, maybe 30 minutes of free time per night before your eyes start getting heavy. You simply don't have the time or the mental bandwidth to sit through those 90-minute advanced webinars that teach you how to hack some algorithm. This method is specifically built for people with almost zero free time. Section 2, the faceless solution. No camera, no problem. Think about your own habits for a second. Have you ever searched YouTube for how to do something in Canva, or maybe how to format a Google Doc, or how to use a specific feature in Windows 11? I know I have, constantly. And when you search for that, what do you actually find? A video made by someone just recording their screen, right? That's the entire core strategy here. You're creating incredibly basic, almost monotonous software tutorial videos. You already consume this exact type of highly useful content all the time. The absolutely crucial takeaway from the source is this. Viewers do not care if a video is boring. When you're frantically searching for how to import an image into Canva, you don't care if the creator has overflowing charisma or some booming radio announcer voice or $1 million production value. As long as you get a short, sweet, and succinct lesson that solves your immediate problem, you're perfectly happy. That is exactly the kind of practical nuts and bolts content you're going to be generating. Now, you might be wondering about the startup costs. Well, it turns out you only need about $3 a month. That's the cost of a basic screen recording tool like ScreenPal, which the source material highly recommends. Honestly, you can literally just use your laptop's built-in microphone and entirely free tools to get going. The idea that you need expensive cameras, fancy studio lighting, or high-end software to start making money on YouTube, yeah, that's an absolute myth. Section 3, picking your software niche. Use the tools you already know. Alright, let's transition into the actual execution phase. Here's the quick start blueprint laid out step by step. First, you pick a piece of software that has at least 250,000 users. Why? Because that massive user base guarantees a steady, relentless stream of search traffic. Second, you find the absolute most basic elemental tasks within that software. Third, you hit record on your screen. And fourth, you upload it to YouTube. That is the entire business model from start to finish. If you're kind of stuck on what software to pick, everyday examples are literally everywhere. You've got Office and documents like Microsoft Office or Google Docs. You've got design and editing tools like Canva or CapCut. You even have finance and niche tools like QuickBooks or crypto trackers. Literally, any software you use at your day job or even just for your hobbies at home is a perfectly viable, profitable candidate for this faceless business model. Section 4, becoming a content machine. The ultimate volume game. The source uses a brilliant analogy here that completely destroys any lingering imposter syndrome you might have. It says if you can show your grandmother how to send an email, you have the skill set already to make this strategy work. You don't need to be some sort of Silicon Valley software expert. You just need to know how to click a button and calmly explain what that button does. Coming up with ideas is effortless. You literally start with the most basic queries imaginable, like, I don't know, how to import an image or how to copy and paste text. You don't overthink it because the content essentially invents itself. You open the software, go to the file menu, and make a 3-minute video for every single option on that drop-down menu. Then you move to the edit menu and do it all over again. You just pump out rough, helpful short videos one at a time. Section 5, the 10% rule. Visualizing the math of passive income. Okay, now we really need to set proper expectations so you don't get super discouraged when your first few videos don't go viral. Notice how this breaks down. 90% of the videos you pump out will likely sit under 100 views. They won't do much of anything. But that top 10% of your content, that's going to suddenly hit 1,000, 5,000, or even 10,000 views. That explosive 10% is what actually drives your channel. It literally pays for everything. Once those videos start getting traction and you cross YouTube's monetization threshold, that top 10% goes to work for you. It generates purely passive AdSense income month after month. The source even notes having channels that make $300 to $600 a month completely passively, even if you just stop uploading for weeks at a time. Section 6, getting started today. Scaling your way up. Following this reinvestment path is absolutely key. On day 1, you use exactly what you have. Your laptop's built-in mic and free or incredibly cheap software. Once you earn your first $50 from AdSense, you roll that profit right back in and buy a basic $10 microphone. When you hit $100, maybe you upgrade your screen recorder. In the future, you take that $400 a month and use it to outsource the work entirely or even start a second channel. You never spend big money up front. You just let the business fund its own growth. The source material addresses a very real, very stubborn hurdle here, mindset. We live in a world where you can essentially create money from nothing using this method, yet people always default to common excuses. You know the ones. People say it's too hard, or they cite personal problems, overwhelming debt, or they just claim they're entirely too busy to figure it out. But here's a bit of tough love directly from the source. If you have time to watch your favorite television show, catch the football game, or make it out to Friday brunch, you objectively have 30 minutes a night to build a passive income stream. It all boils down to what you choose to prioritize. The time is absolutely there if you actually want it. So I want to leave you with this one thought. You already have the laptop. You already use the everyday software. You definitely have 30 minutes to spare. So what is actually stopping you from hitting record tonight? The blueprint for exactly how to start faceless channels is right in your hands. Thanks so much for joining me on the explainer today. Now take this knowledge, completely ditch the excuses, and go start building your channel. Continue watching to see how to build your personal asset. Thanks for watching the video this far. I'm excited to share with you an in-depth article on how to create, share, and monetize lead magnets effortlessly, all without technical skills or expensive tools. This article dives deep into the essential steps for building an audience genuinely interested in your brand. It's designed to help you leverage the skills you already have to create and launch a profitable digital business today. Whether you're just starting out or looking to refine your approach, this guide offers valuable insights to set you on the right path. And one of the key topics covered is why manual outreach and legacy systems can't keep up. You will learn that speed is a vital component of lead conversion. Research shows that responding to a lead within minutes rather than hours dramatically increases the likelihood of a successful sale. The fact that manual systems lack the agility required to pivot when audience behavior changes shows how Lead Creator can address this need. The article helps you pinpoint what your audience truly needs and how your unique skills can meet those needs effectively, ensuring your product stands out in a crowded market. Next, the article explores how to craft compelling content that resonates with your audience and drives sales. It emphasizes the importance of storytelling, clarity, and authenticity in your messaging. You'll learn techniques to create content that not only educates but also emotionally connects with your potential customers. This approach helps build trust and encourages engagement, which are essential for transforming interest into actual purchases. Another vital aspect discussed is effective packaging, how to present your knowledge in a captivating way that appeals to your target market. Alongside this, the article outlines strategies for building a marketing plan that truly connects with the eager buyers. It covers everything from branding and positioning to choosing the right channels for promotion. These insights empower you to showcase your digital product's value clearly and attract the right audience consistently. Finally, the article addresses the challenges new creators often face and offers advice on staying motivated and focused throughout the journey. Launching a digital product can be demanding, but with the right mindset and strategies, you can overcome obstacles and keep progressing. This section provides encouragement and practical tips to help you maintain momentum and achieve long-term success. So go ahead and click on the link below to get started today and turn your ideas into impactful digital products.